So we just got the results of our second test for the situation, and we're both negative, my wife and I. We were going to fly to Hawaii this morning, and we didn't get our test results back. So you're supposed to take the test 72 hours before you fly, and then you're supposed to send you the results before your flight. It's been 48 hours. We didn't get our results yet. So we delayed our flight till 6 p.m. from this morning. And then I decided, instead of waiting all day at the airport and finding out we still didn't get our results, and then having to postpone our flight again till tomorrow, I decided we'll just go drive somewhere. I'll rent a car, we'll drive somewhere in LA, do a fast test that's required by Hawaii, the quick version, which costs $175 each. And we'll just pay the money plus the car rental, and we'll get it over with. So we did that. We rented the car, drove outside of LAX, went and got the test for $175 each, and we just got the results back. We're both negative, so that's awesome. And so, we don't have to go quarantine in Hawaii or any of that crap. The good news is we came home because we had a couple hours to kill before we have to go back to LAX. And we came home, and I got my Cuban cigars in the mail from Switzerland, from Top Cubans. Check them out online. Bolivars and Monte Cristos. So that turned out to be really good timing, because they were delayed by about a week and a half because of, the situation. So I came home because of the situation, and here are my cigars. So I'm really happy about that. And now I can take them to Hawaii. So everything worked out. Cost me, $400 or $500, plus lost an entire day, and now we got to go back to LAX and go through the fucking security again with the stroller and my son and all his junk, and that takes half an hour. That's a real fucking pain in the ass, because they have to, check everything in the stroller and all his junk. So we got to go do that again, and then sit and wait for our flight, and then we won't get to Hawaii till 11 p.m., and it's a wasted day, but at least we don't have to quarantine. And, so I heard from my buddy Dimitri, who lives in Bali, and he said there's no quarantine required in Bali. You can show up, and, if you have a test, great. If you don't, I think you can self-quarantine, but you don't have to be confined to one room in a hotel for 14 days like you still have to do in Thailand. So maybe we'll move to Bali first. I'm waiting for them to fix the situation in Thailand so we can go back before the jab is required, because I'm sure that's coming. And I'm not doing that. So that's insane. People are dying. People are sick and passing out. I have really bad allergies since my last round of getting jabbed when I first went to Thailand 17 years ago. So since then, I've developed allergies to foods and medications and all kinds of things that I never had in my entire life. I can't eat chilies, I can't eat green or red peppers, I can't eat bell peppers or jalapenos, I can't eat anything with paprika in it, which means I pretty much can't eat any pre-prepared food, because people put paprika in everything. So I have to eat only fresh, healthy food, which turned out to be a blessing in disguise. But I'm highly allergic to everything. I'm sure if I had this new injection, I would get really sick and go into anaphylactic shock and not be able to breathe and die, because if I even inhale the smell of Thai chilies cooking, my throat closes up and I suffocate. So I'm highly allergic to this stuff. And if I eat anything, if I eat a little bit of paprika even, I get sick for 3 or 4 days. I have joint aches and diarrhea and headaches, and yeah, it's really bad. And I throw up sometimes. So I'm not taking that. And I would suggest nobody take that, because they still put aluminum in the shit to make your body react to it, and that's what causes all the damage. But that's me. I'm not going to be involved in that. So I got to get out of here before it's required for me to get on an airplane, because then I'm going to have to take a boat to Thailand or buy a sailboat or something. I don't know. So I got my Cubans. I'm happy. We're going to Hawaii in a couple hours on the later flight. And our friends in Hawaii, we'll see you soon. This is Crazy Horse. Take it easy.